Hi, welcome back to The Modest Economist. This is Teri, and you can see Riley's rear end. Today I want to ask you a question. The question is, do you know where your money is? I know that sounds kind of silly. I mean, you'll probably say, oh yeah, I know where my money is. I've got a bank account over here. I have a brokerage account over there. And the reason I'm asking you this question is that when we think about managing portfolios, managing our own money, or even investing, we want to know how to manage risk. And one of the ways to manage risk is to look across everything that you own, aggregate everything that you own, to make sure that you don't have any duplication, that you don't have too much of any one thing across your different accounts. So for example, I have 3 different bank accounts, and I have my brokerage account where I do all my trading and manage my portfolios. But if I were to ask myself how much cash do I actually have, I would have to add up the cash from every bank account and the brokerage account, and maybe I have too much cash, or maybe I need more cash. But you don't really know until you can get the whole picture of what you own. So let me give you an example. You have an employer retirement account, and in that account, there's a mutual fund that you really like. It's done really well, and so you think, well, I've got this cash over here in this other account. Why don't I just buy the same mutual fund in my cash account? I think it sounds reasonable, but in fact what you're doing is you're duplicating your investment, and that could be problematic in the future. So again, we have to look across all of our accounts to make sure that we're not buying too much. Another example I'll give you is you have one account, and in it, something that most people have is an S&P 500 index fund. Well, maybe you have more than one. Maybe you have 2. I've seen accounts where people have 3. And I can tell you exactly what this is like. Having 3 S&P 500 index funds in your account is the same as buying 3 bottles of wine that are all exactly the same, but have different labels. It's not really what you intended. So again, when we talk about managing risk in our portfolios and risk in our investing, I want you to look across all of your accounts so that you can get the big picture of what your portfolio really is and what you're invested in. And once you have a chance to do that, then we can talk about diversification, what it really means, and how to do it. If you'd like to read more of my investment articles, and I do have one on diversification, please go to themodesteconomist.com.